G'day, I'm Melissa Shanhun, founder of Digital Scrapbooking HQ.com, and I'm here today to show you how you can back up all of your hard work from Photoshop Elements Organiser. Photoshop Elements Organiser is a database system that allows you to keyword tag and easily find your photos or your digital scrapbook supplies. In this class, we have been looking at our digital scrapbook supplies, and I'm going to show you a couple of different ways you can back up your work. So the first way is to back up your catalogue using the File Backup option. You'll need to reconnect any missing files before you back it up. It'll prepare the files and reconnect any missing files. You can see my video about reconnecting missing files if you need help with that. So there's two options. There's backing up the catalogue structure, which backs up your keywords, tags, people, events, places, and albums. It does not back up your photos and videos. So by that, it means it doesn't back up a full copy of the high resolution images. It backs up the things that are within Organiser. There is full backup. Now that backs up both the catalogue's organizational structure and also all the photos and videos. And then the third option is the incremental backup, where it just backs up things that have been changed since the last backup. Sometimes you'll get prompted to back up the Organiser. That is this first backup structure. So let's go next. It's going to calculate how big my backup will be. And I'm going to pop it on my backup drive. And I've got a spot here already set up, PSC catalog, but you could always click make a new folder and create your backup folder and click save backup. So right now I've probably got a few thousand files, so it'll take a couple of minutes to back up all of the catalog files, and then in less than 5 minutes it's all ready. So let's have a look at what the backup looks like on our computer. This backup, this includes all of the watch folder information, face analysis, and XMP files for each file that you have tagged. Now let me show you how you can also do the full catalogue backup. It's going to prepare the files, click full backup, and it's just going to calculate how large my backup will be. I want to put a full backup in its own folder because it will have hundreds and thousands of files. So let's create a new folder for this backup folder. I'm going to make a new folder. Now that's a long name. It's my date, the type of backup it is, and the name of the catalogue. That's what I'm doing there. That's going to be 7 gigabytes. We can then go save backup. Now, after you've done this initial large backup, it only needs to save the files that you've done work on. So that might be adding metadata to a few files at a time, tagging, creating albums, all that kind of thing. So it will not take this long every time, but let's leave it to write the backup and we'll check back in when it's done. In less than 5 minutes, it's now backed up all 8,000 of those files. So let's have a look at what the backup looks like on our computer. So if we go onto my backup drive, you can see here's the catalog backup of supplies. There's all of these XMP files, and then there's all of these JPEG files. So if you were to open this up, you can see that it's just a simple file that's been renamed. And then if you ever need to restore from that backup, you can. If you ever do need to restore a catalogue, you can go to File, Restore, and then you can choose where you want to restore from. Open that one. And I'll choose that backup. And then we can restore it to a specific location that we choose or the original structure. And then we can choose whether or not to sync it to the Adobe Cloud. When you have purchased Photoshop Elements, you have some space in the Adobe Cloud. I think it's 2 gigabytes. But I choose to not sync any of my supplies to the cloud. Then we would just click Restore. So that is just a quick bit of information about how you can back up and restore your catalog in Photoshop Elements Organizer. Of course, if you have multiple catalogs, you can always switch into a different catalog and back that one up as well. As always, if you have questions, please leave them in the comments below and I'll see what I can do to answer them. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, click subscribe, and then click on the down arrow and select all so you'll be notified each time I release a new video. And if you'd like to learn more, you can always head to digitalscrapbookinghq.com.